Section 2. Recording and listening to podcasts, sound or music. In this section, we are going to take a look at exploring free sounds and music, exploring tools to work with podcasts, sound and music, editing a podcast, embedding recordings in Moodle, creating an activity or resource using the recording. Now we move to the first video of the section that deals with exploring free sound and music. In this video, we are going to take a look at exploringfreesound.org, exploringmidiworld.com, exploringfreemidi.org, exploringfreemusicarchive.org, and exploring sound effects apps for iOS and Android devices. So, we are going to explore different websites where we can find free sound. We don't have any issues for embedding them in our podcast because they are free and there is no royalty to pay. So, there are different sounds that we can work with if we scroll down this website. We can also type in the search block to look for the sound that we want to. There is also a possibility to upload our sounds. In order to work with it, we need to register or log in if you don't happen to have an account. Now we go to another website, midiworld.com. The acronym MIDI means Musical Instrument Digital Interface, as it says here. So it's another way of playing music. It sounds a little bit different and it's very interesting. So we can work with different types of music. We have some genres to download and there is no need to pay, and we can use it because it's royalty free. So we can use it in our podcast. Another website where we can download free MIDI is freemidi.org. So here there are different genres or there are different types of MIDI, for example TV or games, where we can find the music of them. Another place is Free Music Archive, and here we can also download music. We can make our podcast a little bit more interesting if we add some music to it. So, there are several places where we can find music to put in our podcast. We scroll down and we have plenty of material to look for. Another option, if we work with mobile devices, either if they run iOS or Android, we can work with sound effects. So we download the app and we can work with different sounds that we can find in these apps. This is an example. It is also available for Android devices. So if you don't happen to have an iOS device, you can work with your Android device the same app. These are the options that we have explored so far to make our podcast more entertaining.